I certainly do.
A question by Sergeant Fogarty. Then what happened? Answer by Roxy Hart. I shot him because he was walking out on me. The louse. Signed, Roxy Hart. Do you recognize this signature?
Yes, that's from the woman who used to be my wife.
Exactly. Take the witness.
Hello, Amos.
Amos. That's right, Mr. Flynn, Amos.
Amos, you are at present obtaining a divorce from the defendant.
Yes, sir.
When did you file suit?
A couple weeks ago.
Was there any reason for your filing for divorce at this particular time?
I'll say. The newspapers said she was expecting a little stranger.
Well, that's hardly grounds for divorce, is it?
A little too much of a stranger.
Oh, by that you mean you doubted the paternity of the child.
Well, sure.
Did you question her after you read it? Did you even bother to ask her if you were the father?
No, but you told
Just jumped to a conclusion, did you? Do you call that playing square? Let me ask you this, Hart. If you became convinced that you were wrong, you'd be man enough to admit it, wouldn't you? You'd be willing even to take her back, wouldn't you? If Roxy Hart swore to you that you were the father of her child, which she does.
She does?
I do.
She does. Step down, Daddy. The defense calls Roxy Hart.
Roxy Hart to the stand. Blah, 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 blah. True, true, true. Self you got? I do.
What is your name?
Roxy Hart.
Roxy. I have here a statement in which you admit to having had illicit relations with the deceased, Fred Casey. Is this statement true or false?
I'm afraid that's true.
Well, you're an honest girl, Roxy. Roxy, when did you first meet Fred Casey?
When he sold Amos and me our furniture. And he was also a regular patron at the local nightclub where I was a member of the chorus.
And your personal relationship with him, when did that begin?
When I permitted him to drive me home one evening.
Hey, Chicky.
Well, Mr. Paisley.
Hey, my night for ducks, ain't it? Listen, I got my car right around the corner. How about I give you a ride home since it's raining so hard and all?
Well, he seemed like such a fine gentleman, and he dressed so elegantly.
But you were a married woman, Mrs. Hart.
I know, and I don't think I would have let him drive me home if Mr. Hart and I had a quarrel that very morning.
Quarrel?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I suppose it was his fault.
Oh, no, sir, it was my fault. It seems I couldn't stop pestering him.
Pestering him? What about?
Oh, Amos. I don't want to work at that cheap Southside nightclub. I don't like you working long hours at the garage either. Oh, Amos. I want you home with me. I want to do your laundry. I want to iron your shirts. I want to dye your socks. I want a real home and a child. Oh.
So you drifted into this illicit relationship with Casey because you were unhappy at home.
Most unhappy.
I love you, honey, I love you.
Yes, you do respect the sacredness of the marriage now.
Oh, yes, sir.
So why did you continue in this affair? Why didn't you stop?
I wanted to, I tried to, but Mr. Casely, he'd plead, and he'd say,
Can't live without you. I can't live without you. Oh, I can't live without you.
I love you, honey, I love you.
I was being torn apart.
Roxy Hart, the state has accused you of the murder of Fred Casely. Are you guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty. Not guilty. Oh, I killed him, yes, but I'm not a criminal.
There, Roxy. Roxy, can you recall the night of February 14th?
Yes, sir.
Tell the jury in your own way the happenings of that night.
Well, it was after work, around 2 a.m., and I stopped at an all-night grocery store so I could buy some baking soda to make cupcakes for my Amos. Amos just loves my cupcakes. And I went straight home, and I took a bath, and I was getting ready for bed when all of a sudden, the doorbell rang. I thought it was my friend Gloria, so I slipped on my kimono, and I answered the door.
And who was there?
Fred Paisley.
And what did he say?
Hello, Roxy. I had to see you once more.
Why, Fred?
That note you wrote me, telling me it was all over, that I had to quit, telling me we could never end in happiness. Why'd you write that note, Roxy?
Because I've reformed. I've seen the error of my ways, and I.
And did he go away as he left?
Objection! Counsel is leading the witness, Your Honor.
This is a state.
I'll rephrase the question. And what did you say?
Oh, go away! And I tried to close the door, but he forced his way in. I ran into the bedroom, but he followed me.
Listen, just one little drink, then I'll go.
Why didn't you scream?
I was afraid I'd wake the neighbors. Please, Fred, no good can come of this. And besides, I love my husband.
So you told him that you loved your husband. What did he say to that?
Doesn't matter. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine.
Oh, I can't go on. I can't.
No, Roxy, no. You must tell the jury everything. They have a right to know.
Amos and me are going to have a baby.
Oh, come here before I see you have another man's child.
Bye, Graham. Where were you at this time?
I was by the Victrola.
And where was Casey? Show the jury.
He was also by the Victrola.
Show the jury what happened next.
In his passion, he ripped off my kimono and threw me onto the bed. Just a harsh moment lay between us. He grabbed the gun, but I knocked it from his hand. He twirled me aside.
And then?
And then we both reached for the gun. But I got it first. And then he started coming toward me with this strange look in his eye.
What kind of look?
I don't know. Wild, angry.
Did I mean to kill you?
Did you think he meant to kill you?
Oh, yes.
So it was his life or yours?
And not